Yes, I'm back. Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth, and fancy seeing you here in June. A very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Welcome back to Big Mouth, and you can keep this or any other conversation I ignite going over on my Twitter at Movies TV Mad, my Vero at Big Mouth 1, and the extension to this channel, give or take the oddball video or selfie, is my Instagram, BigMouth11289, if I recollect correctly. So welcome back to the dceu Daily. Yes, I'm back in Cyprus now. So dceu Daily videos, as the title would hint towards, every single day. You will not miss a kick. Anything going on with Zack Snyder, anything breaking about the Snyder Cut, anything happening with DC movies or even DC TV shows, I am going to be here to cover it. But I'm still jet lagged. I've been in the country for 2 days. We had no internet, no phone. So I am behind the curve. I don't know what's dropped. This isn't a prepared video. I suppose this is just a video just to say hi and just chew the fat about certain DCEU things. So things are happening now with the Batman. They're shooting. I think they leak Robert Pattinson in a new costume. I haven't seen it. As I say, I've been off the internet, so it's been really, really difficult. So as the weeks, days and months progress, we're going to get a lot from the Batman. That's really exciting. And the sooner we get the months out of the way, the sooner we can get trailer 1. Just imagine if people are reacting to what possibly Robert Pattinson is wearing, where he's shooting. I hear they're going to be shooting in Scotland very soon as well. I think, is it Arkham Asylum they're going to be shooting in Scotland? I can't remember. So really, this is an international shooting schedule, which of course is very, very exciting. But the Batman is to come in the future. There's lots of exciting things happening within the DCEU as Margot Robbie, Birds of Prey, and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn hits theatres sometime in February. Now, the first DCEU movie of the year is very exciting, of course, and then we got Wonder Woman 1984. That's the film to look out for. Will this finally kill any thread of the Snyder DCEU we've had our hopes on for so long? Is this the film that rewrites the DCEU? I've seen a test screening. I haven't seen a hint of that. But as I say, multiple cuts. That's how filmmakers and studios collaborate now. They make multiple cuts and they both kind of compromise being the word sometimes, on what cut they're going to show. So the cut that I saw, it was a brilliant film and I really enjoyed it. And don't forget, it was only 90 minutes. It wasn't the full movie, of course, just a test screening. But I don't think if they were doing the whole Flashpoint thing, they would be letting us in on that secret. The Grace Randolph kind of thing is still out there. But talking of Grace Randolph, she's been complaining about Margot Robbie and Kathy Yan desexualizing Harley Quinn. So how do I feel about that? Because let's be honest, in David Ayer's Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn and Margot Robbie were very, very sexualized. And there's a lot of people complaining about the desexualization. SC reviews, a woman, Grace Randolph complaining about it. And she claims to be a feminist. So I think this is hilarious. This should not be a topic of discussion. This is not an interesting topic of discussion, but this is what Grace Randolph does. She wants to kind of sit on the fence and kind of give it a little ride and hint to the fandom menace that she's on her side. She just wants those viewers to come onto her channel. She's not part of the fandom menace. She doesn't agree with them, even though she's pretending to. I don't care that they've desexualized Harley Quinn in this movie. I also don't care that the Birds of Prey seem to be background characters. If you're a fan of the comic books, you will be pretty pissed off that this has happened. But I just don't care. It's not important to me. This was always going to be a Harley Quinn vehicle. There are issues, of course. Joker not being part of this film and them having a stunt double or a body actor double and us not having Jared Leto in this film is disappointing. But they are using him, but they're not using Jared. It could be the same situation with scheduling and they couldn't get him on board and they felt, we don't really need Jared for this film, not just for a little bit. But that's a shame as well, because if you had Leto, even for a couple of minutes cameo, that would have been amazing. The MCU success has been built on these great cameos from, other Marvel Cinematic Universe movies and characters and comics. So I think that's a shame. Does this hint that Jared Leto is done playing the Joker for the DCEU? Probably, but we're just not going to know. They could surprise us. We could have a Joker movie, total Joker movie, starring Jared Leto. We may see Jared Leto in the Batman, but saying that, it's very doubtful that the Batman is part of the DCEU. These things will not become clear until we've seen Wonder Woman 1984 properly, the cut that they want us to see. Now, I said in another video, in my last video, in fact, that I believe the Flashpoint arc will start on Wonder Woman 1984, continue on the Flash movie, and we'll see the consequences to that in the Batman. That's my prediction. That's what I think's going to happen. But, of course, I want to know what you think. Very important. Comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back with much longer videos. I've just haven't even had a shower yet. Just got my internet up. So I just thought I'd say hi and talk about a few issues that are on the top of my head. I will be back with more DCEU Daily tomorrow, a more thought-out episode, of course, and we'll be talking about those DC issues out there right now. But it is my belief, and I have faith in this, that the DCEU is becoming really, really viable now. Making money, pleasing the mainstream, maybe not pleasing the die-hard Snyder fans so much, but I think when you compare it to the MCU, I'm a lot more excited about the DCEU because I call this year's MCU movies filler year. Black Widow movie, which is pointless now Black Widow is dead, and the Eternals, I'm not a die-hard comic book fan. I'm not a die-hard Marvel fan. I don't know about the Eternals. I don't care about the Eternals. If it's a great movie, I'll say so. But I think that, Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of one Harley Quinn, they showed us another TV spot, extended trailer the other day. It looked amazing, and I didn't have the time or the access to be able to react to that. And I hate it when I can't react to trailers. But that showed us that this is a Pulp Fiction, explosive, fun movie, and I can't wait to see it. I'll be back tomorrow with more DCEU Daily.